Here with Cosplaymee at Meadowlark Comic Con. How's it feel to be back, Amy?
It feels awesome. It's something I look forward to every year, and it looks like it's going to be a great turnout and our biggest one yet.
And you're cosplaying again as Miss Meadowlark, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I've been cosplaying their mascot since their inaugural year, and it just keeps getting more fun, and the fandom keeps growing.
And that was back in what, 2018?
I think so. It gets really hard to count the years because 2020 and 2021 didn't happen in my mind.
So what are you doing this year for the con?
So we're hosting the lip sync contest, which is a newer event that we took inspiration from some of the bigger anime conventions that have them. And Southern Oregon's been super enthusiastic about it. We have a lot of people who like to ham it up. So we'll be doing that at noon. And then we have the cosplay contest, and people really get into it around here. So there's lots of big builds and creativity on display.
And how long have you doing Meadowlark cosplay for now?
Since about 2018, and then in general, I've been cosplaying since 2012. This will be my 10-year cosplay anniversary this September.
Well, happy on being a cosplay veteran now.
Yeah, I should get a medal or a flag or maybe a star. I don't know.
So I'm here with Mo and Hailee at Meadowlark Comic Con. How you guys liking the con so far?
Oh, the con is beautiful.
Loving it. Oh my god. This is my first time ever at any type of con, so I'm having really excited. And I just got third place in the lip sync contest.
Congratulations! I just saw the ending of that. How was it?
Oh, it was nerve-wracking, but super fun. Super fun.
I was so proud of her. She's such a performer. She did so amazing.
And this is your second year at this con, Mo?
Yes, this is actually my second year. Yes, and I enjoy it very well. I'm loving it, and I'm gonna come back every year.
Nice. What else do you guys like? What do you guys think of the con so far?
I'm loving it so much.
Yeah, I think the con is great. I love to see all the people. Notice that everybody's in their elements and so happy, and I just love being around these kind of people.
Anything else you'd like to add in about this con? Anything else you'd like to add in about the con?
I want to come every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Definitely. I'm just gonna show off my little helmet, Red Bull. But yeah, definitely just having a great time, and make sure we're gonna come back every year.
So how you guys liking Meadowlark Comic Con this year?
I think it's really interesting so far. I mean, I just got here, so I'm not
Yeah,
really
we just
sure.
got here not that long ago.
I already bought pins.
I was like, this has been
What
my
kind of
first
pins have you
time.
bought so
I
far?
bought an asexual pin, a gender fluid pin, and a rainbow pin.
Nice. And both of you are cosplaying as Jinx and Silco from the Netflix TV series Arcane, right?
Yes. I made both of our cosplays because he can't draw a circle.
And I gotta ask, who took longer, Jinx or Silco?
Jinx. Absolutely. Look at the detail on this thing.
And I gotta ask, what's your handle name again on Instagram?
On Instagram, it's Kaiju_Commissions 611.
And you're also the creator behind this vest right here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. So I gotta ask, how long did it take to make that?
I'm honestly not really sure. The head alone with full time probably took about, I want to say, a week.
If I'm not mistaken, is that Twitch on your shirt from League of Legends?
This is how you know gender.
Oh, nice. I'm here with Brian and DJ at Meadowlark Comic Con. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. What was that?
Having fun.
This is your guys' what? Second year for Meadowlark?
Well, however many years they've had it, we've been to every one.
I think what, since 2018.
That sounds about right. And there was one skip. So yeah, every one of them.
And you guys are in your Ghostbusters attire again this year?
Yep.
How's it feel to be cosplaying them again?
It's
Well, this is the first time we've been together doing it at Meadowlark for Ghostbusters. So.
yeah, it's always been hit and miss. Like
Yeah.
Rose City, I was doing it, she was doing something else. The other last year's Meadowlark, I was here, she wasn't. So yeah, it's fun.
So how are we liking the con so far, Josh?
It's that fun.
And I can see that you're cosplaying as Beetlejuice from the movie or the stage production.
Mix of both, to be honest.
Nice.
I enjoyed both the movie and the Broadway musical, so I decided for my costume wanted to do a mixture of both, so I have elements of both, and my voice is my own combination of the two.
Nice. How long did it take you to do the makeup?
An hour.
Nice.
This is my first time doing makeup too.
Nice. What was the hardest part about the makeup?
Making sure the cream makeup, the white base, stays on my oily skin.
Hey, it's not always easy when you're applying makeup to your face.
Yeah. I had to blow dry my face off.
Oh. Now, is this your first time at the con, or?
Here, yes. I went to some of the ones in Klamath Falls before.
Oh, okay, like
Yeah.
KCC Comic Con?
Yep.
Nice.
And TechCon.
Nice. And what are your thoughts on this con so far?
It's not bad. I really enjoyed it. Everyone here has been great. It's been cool meeting some of the people like I really enjoyed. Like Floydman over here. He was an inspiration to me artistically. I based some of my art styles, my paint stuff off of him, and I mean, yeah, it's been really cool.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the con. Any advice for those who any advice for those who may want to come to this con?
If you want to come, just go ahead and do it. It's worth checking out. Everyone here is really friendly. The vendors are really nice. And if you want to cosplay and you have an idea, just go for it. Like, start looking at the Goodwill, find some stuff, and just see what you come up with.
I'm here with Zero and Consul at Ani-Medford. How are we both doing today?
Doing great. What? Swell. Swell. Peachy.
So how's it feel to be back again for Ani-Medford this year?
It's nice. It feels nice. I really liked it last year, and I'm glad to be back this year. So.
What was that?
Yeah. No, just yeah. It's nice. I like it. It's fun.
And is this your first time at Ani-Medford?
No.
Right,
Yeah.
You're the one with the plushie, right?
Yeah, that was
me. So I know you're cosplaying as Toph.
Yes.
And who are you cosplaying again?
Johnny Joestar.
Johnny Joestar.
Yes.
So how long did it take to get all that set up?
It actually only took a day. It was a very rushed project, but yeah, it was only a day.
How did you go about making the giant U on the forehead?
It's just foam. Just foam, and I just cut it out and then just stuck it right on there.
Nice. And I gotta ask, how is it easy to see through the blind contacts?
It depending on the lightings, this lighting is fine and I can see pretty well, but like if it's extremely light or if it's extremely dark, that's when I start to be like, oh god, I actually can't see. But other than that, when it's normal lighting, like I can see just fine.
Have you worn blind contacts before?
Yes. Oh, this is not my first rodeo. I have different cosplays that have like blinders as well, but mainly Toph is my girl, so I have brought her to like Ohio for Colossal Con. I brought her to Atlanta for Dragon Con, and just maneuvering around there is fun.
So have you worn blind contacts before too?
Yeah, last year I did at last year.
Oh yeah.
So you can both answer this. For anyone who's considering wearing blind contacts, what advice would you want to give? Who wants to go first?
Wear them at a convention you know you're gonna have a friend at. That would be my number one suggestion. Make sure you have a friend with you because, like Zero said earlier, in extreme light or extreme dark, it's really hard to see. But majority of the time, it's fine as long as it's not to either extreme. So, if you're in an unfamiliar place, or just make sure you have a friend with you.
Sound advice. Question.
Yeah, I would definitely say try them on first instead of going out, because getting contacts is like just in general is like a process to get used to as well. So, because for me personally, I actually had like a big phobia of like anything that came near my eyes. So putting in contacts, I had full like panic attacks at first, and then trying in blind contacts, I had to like maneuver around my house first and really just did like a test run of it. So that would be my piece of advice: is just try them on first and see how comfortable you feel with them on.
That's pretty sound advice, especially if you're going to a con like this. And you're wearing blind contacts, you don't want to run into someone's or trip and fall in the trash can. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, there have been times where I went to a rave, I guess, like the anime cosplay like convention rave, and it was so dark. I was like, I genuinely cannot see anything, and luckily I had an Aang cosplayer with me, so we were like holding hands the whole time. Yeah, it was bad. Definitely recommend giving him a go first.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
I'm here with Madcap's Cosplay. How are we doing, Sequoia?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So how's it feel to be back for Ani-Medford and as a cosplay guest this time?
Oh, it's so amazing. It's such an honor to be here as a guest, and it's a whole different thing trying to figure out a booth, but it's been really fun trying to come up with ideas for that and everything, and I've always wanted to be a cosplay guest, so it's super exciting.
I think I remember at Meadowlark you were saying that they invited you to be for a guest this year.
They did, yeah. I won the cosplay contest last year, and that one of the things that I got as a prize was to come as a featured guest this year.
Nice. So, who are you cosplaying as today?
I'm cosplaying as Leo Fotia from Promare.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's a fantastic anime movie. It's not a show.
I've seen the characters a lot.
Yeah.
My tell us the process that went into making this cosplay, because it looks like there's a lot of detail.
Yeah, I mean, I had to buy so many zippers I was not expecting to have to buy because there's just details all over the place. All of this material is like holographic vinyl, so I had to figure out how to actually get that to go through my sewing machine, which required like sandwiching it in between paper, because otherwise it would just stick to the treads and everything. So figuring all of that out was quite a process, and but I really like how shiny it is and how fun it ended up being. So it was really fun to make and really fun to wear.
Nice. So I gotta ask real quick, for anyone who's watching this, what advice would you want to give when it comes to working with like leather, this kind of material?
Well, like I said, the paper sandwiching thing, putting pieces of paper on either side to make it actually go through your machine. Also, I used vinyl needles because regular needles just will not pierce the fabric.
And they're more bendable?
They're sharper.
Sharper, okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, also there's another thing where with all of your seams, like on this jacket, I did lines of reinforcing on either side because it's a plasticky material, so it can sort of break easier than a normal fabric would, so I reinforced it.
Kind of like a Catwoman suit from the Batman film?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long did it take altogether?
Oh, I think I worked on this for 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to have pulled off really well.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Roman at Ani-Medford 2022, also known as the Faustian Spider. How we doing again, Roman?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good after doing this again. So as I previously asked, how's it feel to be back for another Ani-Medford? Because this is what, your second time coming back?
So yeah, second time here. First time was when it was in that previous location, so it's really cool to be back when it's expanded and in this new, bigger, larger location. I really like it.
That's always good. So who are we cosplaying as today?
Today I am Guillermo de la Cruz from What We Do in the Shadows. I was originally going to be Doc Ock, as noted from my table, but I couldn't get that done in time for con, so I figured I would bring what I've got done, show what I have been able to create, and then wear something that I 100% had done already.
So my telling those who can't come to the con and who are watching this on their phone or at home, my telling the process of what it went into Doc Ock and what made you want to cosplay such an iconic Spider-Man villain.
Well, first of all, wanting to cosplay it was just strictly because I adore Doc Ock so much. He's my absolute favorite Spider-Man villain. I think his design is god tier, so fun. And I haven't done a huge prop build in forever, and so I figured, knowing me, I'm like, well, we don't want to start small. We're going to start with the biggest project imaginable. You haven't built a prop in 3 years. Go for it. So I was like, well, let's go for it. And I found this very, very helpful tutorial on YouTube for the design for the little bits and pieces of my claws right here.
I mean, before you can... Okay,
oh, yeah, go for it.
From what you... So what did you use for the... Yeah, these things.
These things right here. So the base, pretty much all of this is craft foam. Basically, literally everything on this is craft foam, except for the little widgets here, which are googly eyes, where if you shake them,
yeah,
you can hear them.
I mean, googly eyes, from what I've heard, do make the best rivets.
They really do. I was very surprised. They looked a little silly and a little alien-like when I was creating them, and they were all just staring back at me, mocking me. But then
like,
once I painted over them, well, I mean, they weren't wrong. They knew what they were saying, but. Once I painted over them, I was really happy with how they turned out.
I mean, from what I'm seeing here, and then I know you still have to paint this thing too.
Yes, I figured I would bring one that's closer to being done, and then one that's like kind of just started the process of being
And I remember
formed.
you telling me you were using pool noodles.
Correct. Each of the arms is 3 pool noodles that have been cut, like sliced like bread, basically, and then formed together. So it was 12 pool noodles in total for the 4 arms.
I can't wait to see this eventually finished and see it at Comic-Con.
Exactly. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Arms crossed.
I'm here with Echochips. How are you doing, Echo?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here.
So this is your first time as a cosplay guest?
It is. I'm a little nervous.
And I see you're cosplaying as Android 21 from Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yes, absolutely. I actually first saw her design in the Dragon Ball Z like phone gotcha game, and I made a poll and she came up and I was like, I am gonna be her someday. So here I am. It only took a couple years.
So I gotta ask, what was the longest process? Because I know the body paint probably took a while.
The body paint took like about an hour with some help of some very good close friends, and the wig, I think I have about 20 hours in currently.
How long did it take to make the earrings and her necklace thing?
So I know it might not look like it, but these rings right here were the hardest part, and I think I have about 4 failed attempts sitting in my spray paint conjuncture at home. So these are the ones that came out the best. I'm pretty happy with them overall, but there are definitely some things I would want to fine tune if I wear it again in the future.
And how long did it take to make the tail?
The tail probably took maybe 3 hours or so. I'm not super happy with it, but I'm just glad to have it done.
It works.
Yeah. And I have this great ring, so I get a little bit of mobility. I've installed a hook on the belt, so when I'm done holding it, it just clips right there, so it doesn't drag. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it came out.
Do you plan on cosplaying her human form next?
Maybe, but that would be a whole other wig build. So if I do another separate cosplay with this, I would like to highlight the wig and do her neutral evil version. So she has the blue-eyed version is her good form. She has like a neutral-ish version where she's got red eyes, and then she has her true evil version where her whole sclera is black, and then the interior part is red. So I didn't really think I wanted to wear full eye lenses, so I went with the good version.
I'm here with Keyhole at Ani-Medford. How are we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's hot in here, but I'm doing pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty. I wish they had fans in here or something.
Yeah, my goodness.
So, who are we cosplaying today?
I'm cosplaying as Good Times with Scar, but specifically Hawkeye Good Times with Scar. So.
Are they from a specific?
From Hermitcraft. It's on the internet series.
Oh, I have to take a look at that. So, how long did this take to make?
This is actually the cosplay that took the least amount of time to make. This shirt took me about 2 days in total. 1 day for sewing, 1 day for vinyl transfer, and the rest I just kind of thrifted.
Nice.
Same with I also made these, but
nice.
They're not technically finished.
So how are you liking the con so far?
Loving it. I love talking to people about my costume and like getting to show people the art of cosplay. I make foam props, I upcycle stuff, so it's really nice to just
And that's never a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
So out of the props you made over here at your table, which one would you say took the longest?
Oh, easily my pepper box from Vox Machina, Critical Role Vox Machina.
I love it.
It's very hefty. It took me about 2 weeks to make, getting all the materials, like carving the wood, you know.
And I see you have his glasses over there too.
Yep, I'm gonna be cosplaying him later today.
Nice.
So yeah.
How long did he take to make?
That also took me another 2 weeks. I made the vest and the jacket from scratch. So.
I'm here with Dsny Knight at Ani-Medford. How are we doing?
We're doing great.
So how does it feel to be back for another year for Ani-Medford?
This is actually my first Ani-Medford, but I did Meadowlark a couple months ago, and I did it the year before as well.
And this is your first time as a cosplay guest?
First time as a featured cosplay guest.
Featured cosplay.
I was a judge for Meadowlark.
Yeah, I remember that. How does it feel to be a cosplay guest this time?
Awesome.
And I take it you're cosplayed as Hero.
I am Hiromoto from Big Hero 6.
Run into any Baymaxes yet?
Only the little one I got here.
And you got the little bitty one right there?
And the little bitty one, yes.
So mind tell us a little bit about your booth and what you do and everything?
Yeah, so on this side are mostly the stuff that I've made or altered. And then on the other side I'm selling a bunch of cosplay costumes, stuff that doesn't fit me more or stuff that I've grown out of. So if anybody wants that or last minute Halloween costumes, come make me an offer.
I mean, if you're here at the con, be sure to check that out. And if you're watching this at home or on the phone, be sure to follow them on Instagram. Also, one more question real quick. Out of all the cosplays you've done, what's that one cosplay you haven't done in so long that you would like to bring back?
Ooh, gosh, that's a hard one. Mostly I do Disney-based cosplay. The very first cosplay I did was a Mad Hatter that I made my own. So I would like to bring that back. Also, I'm still working on Doctor Strange.
I think you were doing that. You were doing a little bit of that at Meadowlark.
Yes. So.
And if you're also familiar with his work, he's also done Robin Hood and Genie.
Yes, and then Captain America.
Captain, that's right.